Chulos, hello, how are you? Hi guys, I'm a little bit frustrated, but Chulo says that I'm hangry. So yeah, because she made me a sandwich in the morning of bologna, and I hadn't eaten a bologna sandwich in a while. It has to be fried bologna. Okay, let me turn on the light. And let me put on my glasses, because then I can't see nothing. I ain't see nothing. Okay, before I forget, shout out to China and Nikki. She was telling me and showed me this little square where they had told her something about hyping my videos, and I kept forgetting to tell you guys. You guys should be seeing in my videos something that says hype per video. Guys, you click on it and hype that video. At first, I didn't even know what the fuck it was for, but now I'm like, whatever, and it obviously means something good, right? So Julia was telling me that it just like that thing enables more people to come in and see my video, you know. So whatever helps, you know what I mean, guys. I don't know, at the end of the month, I'm supposed to get the first monies, and the first 100, I'm going to put in a frame. Remember, I told them I'm going to put it right here behind my favorite burger, and then I'm going to, everything from then on that I get, I'm just going to save it. Once I get a good amount that comes in, God willing, then I'm going to start giving you guys cash rewards, which will start off with a little bit, because I'm barely starting, you know. Pero yes, that is a promise that I make to you all, and it's for you all, and no se agüiten if I just start off with 20, 25, and that's because I will want to bless like 5 people. Yeah, it's only 20, I know, but con tiempo, it's gonna become more, you know, and it's all I can do, and it's all I can give, and it's coming from the heart. So don't think bad, like, ay, nomás no tuve 20. No se me agüiten, Vayan, echen poquito gas, vayan, cómprese un meal, lo que ustedes, whatever you want, you know, just go get you something small, or save it. Bande. Hi guys, let me tell you. So we went to this doctor, a new one, a gastroenterologist. Okay, because you know what me, that I'm getting older, I'm 56. I get a lot of problems. Like, if I don't have pee-pee problems, I have poo-poo problems. Sorry, I don't mean to gross you out or nothing. I don't know if it's my age, but it's my age, my diabetes. A lot of this also has to do with the herniated discs that are not letting my body do certain things, because all the pressure of the bulging discs, you know. Look it, guys. I'm gonna eat some carnita con chile colorado. Ay, que me hizo la Julia ayer. Lo hizo ayer. Bueno, era con tomato sauce, ¿no?
Yeah, and just that.
And chile. Then right now she put some sriracha, because le faltaba like a little bit of flavor, you know.
Yeah.
So I told her put a little bit.
It just tasted a lot like tomato, huh?
It was good though, but it needed a little bit of salt. Be careful, please. And let him decide. Like, first tell him and then see what happens. I'll tell them about it right now. Yeah, put some water for yourself. Oh, and this, and then the other day, sorry guys, I'm all wet right here. Se me vino el vaso ahorita encima. This is a salad. I can't eat it. It's too much, but I can save some for dinner. How you doing? Look. This is water, but I'm not gonna lie. Julia found this last watery thing that I like to buy at Walmart that doesn't have sugar or nothing. And it was way in the back of the fridge, so she opened it this morning to drink for herself. Nomás le hicieron tantitito. Entonces, ¿la vas a cerrar todo? Más, ay, 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 ay. Entonces, there was like this much left. And I had to drink my pills, my pills. So I drank my pills. And they had, not even half of the cup, but somewhat, ¿verdad? And I said, I'm just going to fill it up with cold water from the primo, because it's called primo water, the machine, from the primo. Ya le echamos aquí. Mira, se me olvidó ponerme la pinche uña. Susana, it's because we came back like this, because the bus took my little van that picks us up over there at wherever we're at our appointments. Once in a while, Jesus, once in a while, it'll take more than an hour to get over here and pick us up, ¿Cómo le hago? Déjame le corto aquí poquito. When I opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. So, yeah, I am hungry. My stomach is not growling yet, but I am hungry. And I'm mad because we took forever, because we were waiting over there for our little van to come. Lisa. Espérenme, guys, it's because I can't see very well. Guys, it's because you know what? I'll tell you. I tell you everything. The shit is, if it's not already, it's gonna be 2 months that I don't have the main insulin that I'm supposed to have, that is supposed to be long-lasting and taking care of me during the day, the whole day, whatever. So, therefore, I hope I don't cry. My sugar has been being high. And that's why I started eating more salads and drinking water and just hoping to God that I was going to get better. But because these motherfuckers didn't want to give me my insulin for all this time. A ver, así se me la pongo así. Okay. Me estaba dando mucha depression porque dije, yo motherfuckers, it's because the doctor, it's because the insurance, it's because you have to call a pharmacy. Dude, they were digging us around for all this time, right? And me, I will be telling Julia, llama mi pinche insulina y que la chingada. She's like, I already called, what do you want me to do? Blah, 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 blah. Right? And it's not Julia's fault. But I was like, Julia, get on the ball. Come on, you gotta help me out. And then she'd get me and say, hi, ma, pues call yourself if you want to, if you don't believe me, that they don't answer, or that they this, or that they that. ¿Verdad? Entonces, ahí estábamos todas cagadas en el calzón, bien cagadotas. So, right now, when we were at this, tomorrow, I have an appointment with my main doctor. And I haven't seen him in person. Oh no. I haven't seen him in person in a while, but because he usually works in the morning. And not every day, because he has like 5 offices. Okay, so he's gonna go tend to all of them. Ay, qué pinche coraje. Ay, estás close. Entonces, sorry guys, I don't mean to be nasty or gross you out. Entonces, I'm sorry, but I get very frustrated when 1-800 numbers call you, and I'm sorry, and I don't mean to be mean with anybody, okay? Foreign people that you don't understand their English. Oh, me da un pinche coraje de la chingada. I'm sorry, and I'm cussing because I'm pissed. Estoy bien cagada en el calzón. Puta madre. Miras que se quedó upside down y se quedó la club, yo creo, bien atorada y a la verga. Guys, when it rains, it pours. Right? Anyways, thank you, China, for sending me that thingy that they send you with the hyping thing. Guys, whatever it is, it's something good. You just pícale and hype it up. On my end, when that hyping thing started coming out, let me turn it down a little bit. When the hyping thing started coming out, I was like, what the fuck is that? That hyping thing, guys, just so I'm apologizing, wouldn't let me open up my comments. And I would see that there's like 10. It would say like, let's say 10 comments. And only 1 or 2 would come out. So that's why I haven't answered anybody, because they were not appearing. I no, but don't think that I'm being sherbet. There it is. Did you hear it crack? Danger. I'm watching Wildflower again, because Julia's leaving. Julia went to pick up Jesse. Guys, oh my god, a lot of shit. This Sunday at church, we're gonna have our Thanksgiving feast. You know, I'm gonna make a turkey, but Pastor was supposed to take it since Sunday, and he didn't take it. He didn't even go. Pastor Robert. And so, thank God that Julia had money. And Julia said, I'll just buy it, Mom. Let him pay me on Sunday. And I was like, okay. So, we're like this, because sometimes I don't have money. Usually, every year around this time, I never have money. So, almost every year, I'll make a turkey, but because church will buy it for me. Mira nomás las pinches chichis todas desacomodadas. I'm sorry. Lisa. Pues también tengo un chingo de cosas aquí. Este es un pinche gum todo wrapped en un Kleenex. I hate it when my boobies look like this, all stupid, and one is littler than the other, but that's better. The only good thing about today, guess what? So, for many years, 3-4 years, I was always just 220 pounds flat. And then, all of a sudden, when I got on the Ozempic, I wasn't losing weight. And I was just tripping out like, okay, so why does everybody say they lose weight? Why aren't I losing weight? Why do I still feel the same? Just a lot of things. Entonces, ya yo, pues, qué pinche pedo aquí, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Mira, mi calzón se metió en tu culo. Ay. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so this is a little bit of that orange mandarin, and then the rest is white. And then Julia's like, it's gonna taste ugly. And I was like, I don't care. I'm already used to, for many years, I'm used to drinking diet drinks, right? So, when you're a person that doesn't drink diet drinks and you drink your own regular Coke, whatever, and somebody says, here, you want some of my drink, and you drink it and it's diet, it tastes like a motherfucker. It tastes fucking gross to you, right? Like, it's not even feel. When the first time that you start trying to taste, diet, like sugar-free shit. Anyways, yeah, I am hangry. And then these people called, that 1-800 number that I'm telling you, called us. I take on my phone. I feel like hold on, it's because I'm not wearing a tanga, so. Anyways, I'm not. I had gone up to 230, and I was like, no, I can't let myself get fatter and fatter and fatter, porque más estaba traí hamburgers, ¿se acuerdan? Once, sometimes twice a week, and was the bread, the fried fries, or the fried onion rings, whatever it was, but everything frito, and then what else? Was the panesote, you know? Like let's say, remember when I would eat McDonald's, I would sometimes usually get like a Big Mac and then a little green chili burger. Big Mac already has 3 breads, and then another little 2. Even though at first I would eat them in one sitting when I would mukbang with them, then I did notice with those Epic or whatever that ya no me cabían las Chulo burgers, even though the other one was a little one. No me cabía, porque si me la forzaba, then my stomach would start feeling like I want to barf. Yo vuelta la panza, right? And honestly, I was very sad because I was like, why the hell am I not losing weight? No, I didn't feel, but I didn't tell you guys. And then I would say, I'm not gonna lie, I would say, this is my fault, you know, I don't stop with the sodas, and even if it's 0 sugar, caffeine free and everything, it's still sodas are not good for you. Especially not when you're diabetic. No más que yo me hacía pendeja porque me quería tomar las sodas because they're so delicious. And I have what's left of a 12 pack here, like maybe 8, I think, or 9, they're in here. And I'm glad they're all here because since I don't like them like that, al tiempo, you know, room temperature. I wonder if Julia has her box of Pepsi Zero, ¿verdad? Entonces, even if I'm craving a soda, I won't drink these because they're al tiempo. And only Julia or Jesse will fill my glass with ice. I hate to go get ice. Oh, let me tell you. We buy the bags of ice from Sonic, right? And then when we went to that doctor, we stayed there forever. They were taking forever to come pick us up. Oh my God. I have oil in my hair, in the oil. This oil. And then I said, I'll just put this. Julia took her big ass cup of water, and our water from here, when it's nice and cold, is delicious to me. But if it's that tiempo, ooh. No me gusta. I'll drink it if I have to, but I don't like it. I prefer ice from the faucet and with ice, you know. I mean, water from the faucet and then with ice, huh? Okay, so this is the thing. I told you guys the other day, and it's the truth, I'm not lying. My fridge is full. Thank you, Jesus. My freezer on the top is full. My floor freezer is full. Okay, so we haven't been buying too much extra stuff because even Julia was like, "Hi, Mom, let's not eat out. We have a lot of food." And I was like, okay. So as long as she cooks, because I can't cook no more, you know. Maybe once in a while, or what I can do is sit here and cut the shit, you know, cut the vegetables, the papas, whatever we need. But I can't go over there. I don't know if I see a hair, or I probably just see the little glare. Ay, está bien recuesto, está bien caliente. It's because she heated it up on the stove, because I told her to put some, because it was missing a little bit of flavor, plus it wasn't spicy, it was just tomato it up. Pero estaba rico. This, let me tell you. A steak. Oh, just it. Jess has been hanging around with his new little best friend Billy, right? So he is Vietnamese. And the mom works somewhere here in El Paso at a nail place. I haven't gone to get my nails done in many years. When I did get them done, my nail tech Brenda would charge me like 30, 35 because she was just barely starting and just got out of school, right? Ay, está bien rico, but it's a little spicy because I told her go like this with the sriracha, like 1 and 2, just to give it a little flavor. Mira, guys, it's already on. Can you hear it? And it's on number 8. Usually we have our movies or TV when we're at about a 20, 19, 20 notch. And I'll put it all the way down to 8. Y mira, todavía se oye. Bueno, entonces Ay, déjame que estoy aquí. Ay, no, ando toda pendeja, guys, en serio. And then, oh, yeah. Let me mix it around. You know what? Perdón. Let me turn on the little fan so it'll cool it down for me. Because when food, to me, I don't know if to everybody, but it should be to everybody. When you eat food that's spicy, plus hot off the stove, makes it even spicier. ¿Verdad? Espérenme, no me van a ver la cola. Let me turn on the little fan and it'll hit it right there. Cálmela. Don't see my cola. Cola. So guys, I don't know if I told you that it looks like I might be able to sell the van. I'm going to sell it for really cheap because it needs a new motor. And I already told my pastor he's going to buy it for another member from church that has 6 kids and is always batallando with jobs and stuff, you know. He's my friend, my brother in Christ, Ralph, the one that told me they're not going to take our stamps away. They're not going to take our stamps away porque esto y esto. Él me decía diciendo, le dije yo, ¿qué voy a hacer? Le dije yo, you know what, me and Julia, you know, we usually put in like $150 to $200 a month of cash each so we can have enough groceries, you know, for the month. Plus it's only $200 stamp, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my helps. Pero he was telling me, because I told him, ¿tú cuánto agarras, mijo? Because he has 6 kids. And it tells me 600. And I was thinking, they can't do this to us because a lot of people like him that have a lot of kids and they need the help. And it's 600. ¿Dónde van a sacar 600 para comer? And he said that even then they don't have enough. That's not enough for them to eat. Guys, I got my pink boots in. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. All right, let me go get them so I can show you 2 things. Oops, I farted. Sorry, guys. I saw the signs. Guys, forgive me. A little fart came out when I got up. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be nasty like that. Se me salió de veras de accidente. I swear to God. You guys know I don't fart. You know what? In all these 5 years, I only farted once. When I was going to pick up to get something and my table was over there, I remember. Mira. I knew it. Mira, en la mañana dije, ay, pues ¿dónde chingados está mi pinche lápiz? Mira, lo mordió todo el pinche Mac. Pinche Max, cabrón, puto. Oye, el sumer. Girl, I don't know. And we try to, like, remember... to push in our chairs, always. Sorry, I couldn't swallow. I always tell the doctor, that doctor, that I'm having trouble again in the swallowing department. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to fart, I swear. I'm not like that. Like, especially not like, I'm noticing that now that I'm older, I was a farter, big time. Ya no, guachate. I was waiting for these for so long. From Shane. Okay? They were so beautiful because I said, ay, Jean color, qué hermosas. And guachas que tiene poquito tacón right here. So I was so happy that I got them in the morning. And then I put them on to go to my doctor's. And I kept on drinking. Hold on. I have a little, where is it? We have this one right here. It should be put away, but it's not. It's been there for months. A little nail polish there, right? So, since it's an open sando, pues I can put it on and she don't have to. She can just paint it like that. She don't want to. She goes, ya va a venir el bus. Well, it's a little van. What we call it, the bus. The Medicaid little van that comes and picks us up. I'm sorry, guys. I farted. I'm so embarrassed, but... because of all the shit that I got in here, no, casi no me está dando vergüenza. I'm just like, whatever. Whatever, guys. Todos tenemos un culito y nos salen pedos de vez en cuando. And lately, the maña of farting has gone. Like, sometimes I'll go days and I won't even fart. And I'm like, well, that's good, you know? It's good because it's a bad habit. So I put them on so since I have the little bit of heel. If I wear something with a little bit of heel like that, like sort of platformy or something, I'm walking and it'll go, it'll slip out of my, like not slip out of my foot, but it'll make me slip this way. And that's not good because then I can twist my ankle and then I'll be more fucked up than I am already, right? Oh, so, fuck. You know, they're not super tight, but they didn't want to go in more. They are a 7, which is what I am, but in the front where the toes are at was about this much, and then the back was like my heel right there in the corner, you know, right on the ledge, whatever. Now, last week, I got my white boots. Remember I showed them to you? So they were hard to get in, so that's why I kept fighting diciéndole a Julia que I need to get some knee highs to take me to Walmart or anywhere to get so I can buy some knee highs. Just had a little bit of mustard. And even Julia was like, Mama, ¿para qué le vas a echar mustard? I mean, mayonnaise. Sorry, mayonnaise. I said, girl. I'm not gonna put the whole jar. I'm just gonna put a spoon. I'm not even gonna put a lot. I'm just gonna put one full spoon because it's gonna taste really dry. Like lately, the little salads that she makes me, I've been eating them without nothing. ¿Verdad? Have you noticed? And they were good. But this, she made Sunday. She made the hot wings, and she made pepino with bell pepper. Orange, green, and yellow bell pepper. And what else did she put in there? And tomato. That's it. Well, there was some left in this bowl. And my son-in-law, he loves wings. That's one of his favorite foods, wings. So they came with us to church they came with me to church last week. And when he found out about the wings, and pues he wanted to come, con más ganas, para comer algo rico. They're not eating very well, because they have their little trailer already, which is right there. Where the mother's trailer is, and the sister, and then they're a little bit more this way. On the same lot. But, and they already got a fridge. Mira que pretty. Guys, I have like 6, maybe 7 pairs of boots in my closet that have just been there. Last time I wanted to wear my white ones, and they've been there for so long, I couldn't get them in, not because they were tight. They were just, the heel felt funny, so when I put on, my foot was going like this by itself, and I was like, bitch, botas, and I threw them in the trash because es que ya están viejas. But I don't think I've ever had suede pink ones. No, I don't think so. And then the white ones I got here didn't fit me, so I gave them to Rafa's, my brother in church, wife, Ceci. I told her, try them on. If they fit you, they're yours. And they fit her, and she liked them, and I was like, all right. Ceci gave me some really beautiful turquoise little pump heels years ago. I told her, yeah, I love your shoes so much. And the next week she brought them in the back for me, and I felt bad because they're not too well off, But I knew that one day. So when I was gonna give the white boots to Rachel, but Rachel, her husband makes good money, and then I said, and I looked over there and I was like, right now when Pastora Margarita comes, I'll give to her. She wears a 7 like me. And then, I don't know, later on, before the service started, and I turned like that, and I see Ralph come in and his wife Ceci, and I said, something said a little voice, give them to Ceci. And I know that, like I said, they're not well off, and I said, she gave me her little heels many years ago. So anyways, those were just, slide them in. And Julia bought me in the end some little knee highs, and I put them on, y no quería entrar la pichibota. And I said, son of my mother. And then so right now when I felt them, and I said, it's probably my pink boots. And I got sad because I said, fuck, this shit happened with my little shoes. I already had to give away my white boots. Now I'm going to have to give away these ones too. Well, I can't go and tell somebody, hey girl, you want to buy these? They just came in the Shane and I got them for 20 or whatever, and I'll get them to you for whatever. I can't sell to my friends. No, se me hace bien. Me da vergüenza to sell something. I'll give it to them. So I said, fuck. And I was thinking about Rachel because she loves pink. And I wasn't even going to open them, to be honest. They were in the bag and I was just going to leave them in there. When I opened them and they had the zipper, I said, estas de zipper sí me quedan a huevo. Ya me bajé la pinche patita y todo. Me dije, Julia, look it, I look beautiful. Le dije, they're so beautiful, I look very sexified. And then I showed you, right, that I got the pink cowboy hat. I'm also waiting, and all these days shit's gonna be coming in that I've ordered. You know what, Jane gave me a little message that said that they love my style, no sé qué tanto. Dije, ay, Dios quiera que, and I will, and I'm not gonna be embarrassed. I'm gonna tell them, dudes, if you want to want me to partner up with you and announce you in here and everything, pues, okay, pedo, échale, ¿verdad? Pues, ¿a poco no? Óyeme, 5 years de esperar, I've been waiting 5 years for all this. So, yeah, hopefully, in the near future, Shane might, hopefully. I mean, I've seen them send a lot of influencers stuff, for free. Everything's always for free, your makeups and all that shit. Y dije, si Shane me manda toda madre, I like the chain clothes. Chimuno. Guys, I see a little bit of the door. She left a little bit of the door open. It looks like a little bit nublado, cloudy. A little bit, and like if it was raining, like if the floor was wet. But no, it's not. Well, let me tell you, I'm tell you a lot of stories today. Lots of stories. I'm not gonna be able to finish all this food. Okay, entonces, this is gonna make me fucking fall. Like I was bringing in my wheelchair, because Chulo was on a call since we were at the office. And I got so mad because I thought it was about getting my freaking insulin that I need. No, the person that was on the line with her was going, ¿cómo se dice? ¡Cállate, güey! Was going down the whole list of all my medications, and I do have a lot. Te voy a poner pinche matamoscas, eh? They're loud. It's because the kids are getting out of school. And the door's a little bit open, but you could hear little kids. And they get all nervous. I'm nervous! Again. No, I'm happy because I have the boots. And then Julia, Sam, a long time ago, okay? A very long time ago. 2 months, maybe even 3. Sam had told me, Mom, I got some bras for you. And I said, oh, really? And I said, well, if they fit you big, then they'll fit me. So like I tell you, the mom they love to go to the swap. And you find some good deals at the swap, let me tell you. Beautiful, practically brand new bras, okay? They're not even dirty, nothing. The mom washed them, the suegra, and she gave them to Sam. Let's see. Okay, it's 2 bras. Oh, it's for a beige, a light pinky one. Mira este blue que hermoso, like a turquoise with lace. And the gray one. But these are 40, and I'm bigger. But I had bought from Shane also, or Tim, Shane, I think. Little packs of extenders, bra extenders. So, ya, nomás le pongo los extenders y que él me lo va a ver. Yo no tengo vato. Yo soy a mi sepa, pero sí se ven muy grandes. It's because this little boobie is getting smaller. Help me! I was looking at that, I don't know what it's called. It's a surgery I'm not talking about Brazilian butt. Brazilian butt, they take fat and put it in your ass, right? Of course I got a lot of fat here. And of course I need it on my ass, but I don't have money to pay for that kind of surgery. And then plus I think, ya tengo 56. In the first place I can't even fucking walk. Ya pa' que quiero un culote. No tengo vato, you know what I mean? So, but at the same time I'm like, if I would get it for free, Simon. After the BBL came out. After the BBL came out, there was another thing where I would take off your fat, pay free, they say, and then put it in your cola, or wherever you want it. If anything, I would put some fat in this big. I used to have hips when I was a fat ass burger. And when I lost all the weight, it just went like this. What did you decide, puppy? What did you decide?
No.
Yay or nay?
No.
¿Qué dijo, mija? No va a querer ya. Bueno, pues lo bueno que no se quedó ahora, que no tenía que hacer eso porque... Bueno, ahorita les platico. So, I don't have no more hips at all. If you see me from far away, from the back, it looks like I have hips, but it's actually the piece of lonja right here that makes it look like from the back. Woohoo! I really tricked everybody. Anyways, my hips don't lie. So I would put fat on my hips, fat on this boob. Guys, I used to have the most beautiful, sexy legs. This ain't shit. You know, all the people always stare at my boob. This ain't shit. My legs were beautiful. And I didn't grow hairs. They didn't have no fucking scars. Now they're all scarred up. Because I have neuropathy. That means that your feet tingle, your legs tingle, and you don't feel it. Because it's like if it was dead skin. That's why you have to wear shoes everywhere you go. Because if you step on a piece of glass or something, it already happened to me. You will get a cut that's going to get bigger and bigger if you cut the bottom of your foot with a glass or rock or whatever. And you won't even feel it. So I had a little line, ¿verdad? That I stepped like, I don't know if I was a piece of glass right here outside my porch. This shit started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it started becoming, no, I don't know. It was awful. And I can't show you here because then they'll delete my video. But it was something called, you can look it up on Google. It's called a heel ulcer. Gross. It was gross. It ended up being that big. These fucking shits are supposed to close. And in 3 months, you know, you go to wound care and all that. It took me a whole fucking year. Oh my God, I've told you guys before, but from anyone's. And then, that whole fucking year, I had to lay on my back, face up. I kept it put on the side. And I never slept on my side, so I didn't like to sleep face up. Perdón. So I took it used to sleep like this. Plus, the doctor, you know, you better not get up and try to walk and step on that because that shit's gonna burst open. And it already had infection. And then the doctor had said when it was already big, if this infection gets to the bone, it's gonna eat at the bone and we're gonna have to amputate. Hijo de su madre. Oh, guys, if you guys don't even know what I've gone through all my life, man, I'm telling you, I could write a freaking book. I'm thinking about it because I've had a weird ass fucking life. It ain't normal. Some people go through certain bad things or whatever, but some people like me, shit after shit after shit after shit after shit. There was like crazy. I'll tell you. If I was to tell you some of the bullshit that's happened to me in my life, you wouldn't believe me. I swear. You wouldn't believe me. No, I always tell you guys, I swear. ¿De dónde estoy escuchando? I cannot lie. Mm-hmm. Anyways, thank God it took about a fucking year. So whenever I had to go from my bed to the bathroom or come here and sit down and eat, I would walk tipito like this, carefully. But let me tell you something, Chulo. It's la neta. After that shit closed up and everything, and it took a whole fucking year almost, I was like maybe at the 11th month, maybe, I don't know, whatever. And you're cured. No, it was already the year. It took a full year. When the doctor told me, okay, it's okay, you can walk now and put pressure on it. No, I would be like, what if it opens, huh? No, don't worry. It's already closed. It's already healed. Just walk on it. I couldn't put my foot down because I kept having that trauma in here. Se me va a abrir la pinche pata y me van a hacer amputate. So they had to send me a therapist that would come to my house to show me how to walk again. Get it, girl? Neta, I swear to God. And so she would tell me, apoya tu pierna. I would tell her, no, mija, es que me voy a, no se te va a abrir. And I was like, no puedo. Besides, I was a 220 pounder, ¿verdad? Es como a poner todo ese peso en mis pinches flaquitas. My legs, when I lost all that fat ass burger weight, they got skinny, man. From my knee down is a fucking toothpick. Ugly legs. How the hell when I have the most beautiful legs in the world? And then it's because Julia used this cup to fill this one that had that little club soda, whatever.
Yeah.
Entonces, bueno, eso ya me pasó. Thank God I didn't have to have it amputated, and thank God it finally closed. And boom, whatever. I can walk now, but now I have vertigo. Vertigo means I like a dizzy spell, but I would have these little vertigos where, like, you're really gonna bend down to get something, and you already feel like, oh, and I would fall a lot. Here in my house, dudes. Neta, I would fall. Hasta para allá. Vertigo. Aquí, in El Paso, well, across the bridge in Juarez, there used to be a dance club. I don't know if it still exists, and it was called Vertigos. I never went there. Was there Vertigo there? Was it Vertigo? There was a famous place called Vertigo, and a lot of young people went. The other one that I did go to was called, it was on the strip in Juarez, and then you'd have to get out of the street and go like another block or two down. And that was called Copacabana. That's what I'm mistaking it with. But yeah, we did have a Vertigo. I don't know if it's still there. And Copacabana played, I don't know if y'all know, it was called alternative music. Alternative music was like, for y'all that are a little bit my age or that know the music, my Misty, Gina, and Nikki, and who else? My older crowd. Hi, I haven't said shout out to Elizabeth Torres in a long time. I'm so sorry, mommy. I'm so sorry. I am so happy that you're here. She was one of the first ones that was here. Her and Lily. And Lily, I don't know if she still watches me sometimes or not, but we have each other's phone number. Just like I have China's. And if we ever exchange numbers, I'm not the type to be calling you and bothering you. No. ¿Qué huele? Are you heating up something? You sure it's not burning? Is it in the air fryer? What are you making? Flautas? Mija, en el sunset, because I bought the little $5 flautas at Walmart, and there's 20 in there, and they're delicious, guys. And they're the GV brand, the Great Belly brand. And I don't care, they're fucking... Ay, ¿y esto, mi amor? So that pepino salad, ever since we were the doctors, I was telling you, me hace lo que quedó de pepino, échale de tu salad, de tu lechuga, y échale un can de corn. Se me antojó con un can de corn. And he mixes the rest and stuff. Air's been hitting it. It shouldn't be hot anymore. This is just called carne con papas. Carne con papas, and she made it in tomato sauce. And it was good, but it like needed a little bit of a spicy kick, not too much. And a little bit more salt. She knows I don't like salt that much, but no, she puts a little bit less. Está bueno poquito. I don't even think I'm gonna finish it. It's fucking bomb. No mames, güey, está bien rico. La Julia se está aventando últimamente, like she's cooking bomb ass. We haven't eaten something delicious like this with potatoes in a while. We have made soup lately and put potatoes here and there, but look, there's something. I don't know if you guys know about it. It's pork neck bones, okay? And when you buy them at the groceries, they hardly don't have any meat. It's more like just a little bone. But Mexican people from Mexico, they love it. They eat that a lot in Mexico. And they call it huesitos. Now that, you put it, and you'll be frying it up and mix it around and put, whatever spices you like. Usually just garlic powder and salt, that's it. That's what I want. When you see that it's already dorado, because it does have a little bit of meat on some of them. And then you add a blender of chile colorado. Let it boil. It's for people that like to eat bones. Like men, like I remember when I was little, my mom would make my dad a chuleta with bone in it. And it's more the men that like to nibble on those bones, right? That I've seen. And you could make it with green chili de jalapeño or con chile verde, rojo. And my husband, when I met him, the first food I ever made for him, because I knew I was a good cook and shit. I knew I was going to win him over. Easy. Tera, boys. Tera. Le hice una vez huesitos en chile. No, the first food I made him was chicharrones. Pork skins. Chicharrones en chile verde. And you've seen that, or a lot of you might like eating burritos de chicharrón con chile verde. But mine, because when I met my husband, I would cook badass for him. Badass, because I wanted to impress him. Because I was so happy that I finally had a husband, and that's what I wanted all my life, to have a husband so I could cook for him. And I remember I would make them brand new beans de la olla, not canned like I do nowadays. A big spoonful of beans from the olla that just right now made, And the chicharrones, when he tasted that, I knew that's what got him. And then, the next time that I went to see him, I made him huesitos. The huesitos with chile colorado. And then you peel it was just for like me and himself. Like 2-3 potatoes, but you cut it in big chunks. But you make sure they get soft enough where they're delicious. He loves that. Ooh, he loved that. Mira, aquí está un pelito. I'm sorry, guys, don't gross out. That is one of my curly hairs. Oh, yes, I don't know. Don't gross out on me, guys. I can't see, so sometimes my pelos will fall in the pool. But it's usually my wigs. This is the other wig, you know that. Had my forehead all hot and shit. Pinche big baloney, man. I'm getting full already, but it's so good. The other day, do they make some chicken salad? I didn't know we still have some, so yesterday still gave me some. My dogs love vegetables, they love chicken, they love everything. Oh, Julia went upstairs to rest. And then esta carne era de la chuletota del Billy, ¿ya? Dime la verdad. Tell me.
It wasn't.
Where did you get this?
This from Walmart. Stew meat.
Stew meat. Oh, you
Stew
bought it
meat
all
that's
cut up already?
cut, yes.
Oh, it's because the only one, you hardly don't ever buy chuletas. Just that big pork thing. I said, which is okay. It was for us anyways. How much did you pay for that pack of stew meat? $20. Right?
Like 16, I think.
16. She bought stew meat. I tell you, it's because Julia will only buy groceries at Walmart or Sam's. And I would always go to the cheapy place because I wanted to buy more stuff, right?
But I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok, they're just buying the big ass thing. That's like 100 and something from
Like the
Sam's
brisket, you
Costco.
mean? And then just chopping it up? The big, or like the pork loin. You know what I mean? Tú también sale barato si lo compras así en big. Ahorita va a estar barato el pork loin porque ahorita ya va a ser tiempo de tamales. Que ahorita van a empezar a vender muchas pork butts. And not pork loin, pork butt, I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, when you batallar with food and stuff, it's best to buy a big ass fucking pork butt and then just cut it in whatever little pieces and then just freeze it, you know? This is fucking badass because it's real carne. I'm gonna see my little fucking skinny ass steaks. That's very sweet, real meat once in a while. That's the sirloin, dude. Right? Sirloin stew meat, I'm sure. Because it's thick as fuck. It's so delicious.
And it just says beef stew meat. 16.84.
How much?
16.
Oh, it's 16. Tell me. Show me with your hands. Okay. Oh, tell me. I'll show it to them. Don't worry. That's tomato. No, it was a big pack. And at the groceries, at all the groceries stores, they have stew meat, chuck roast, whatever, or pork cut up. But I've noticed that if you buy it cut up already, it's a little bit more expensive. And sometimes it's hard to cut up them big bitches, you know. I don't have the strength anymore. And I have arthritis, and I have this, and I have that, and ¿qué crees, girl? Julia. Ahorita estaba platicando con ellos y iba a ir a agarrar las boots y los lugares que se me salió un pedito, pues ya ni modo. Ya no lo pude esconder. They heard me. Sorry, guys, that I farted. I won't do that again. How much was that?
I just told you.
Can you see, baby?
It's dirty.
Okay. It was 16 something. Blood. And really full like this. This is very good. My God, it hurts to fucking buy $16. Oh. Her no. You know, when she buys groceries, she buys the best. Hardly doesn't buy too much great value. I do. I'm enjoying this carne. Yeah, pero ya me llené. Yeah, I'll never do it. I'll eat it. Hopefully. I'm so happy. that I'm down to 221, guys. I'm so freaking happy. You don't even believe it. How happy are you? How happy is she? Well, I'm so happy because just the other day when I was following you, I noticed like this was skinny. And then I saw more of this, like, checking it. Okay, and then we had already talked about what I was going to eat. She was going to make me a burrito of this guisado that she made yesterday. But since I ate pan in the morning, I said, no, that's too much flour. I got all happy that I went down. So I said, I'm not going to eat harina. I'm not going to eat flour. I'm not going to eat tortillas or bread. And if I do, maybe just like once a week. I'm sorry, you guys, I burped. Guys, I'm going to let you go now. It just has a little hint of the mandarin. It's good. You probably won't like it, but I do. Alright, guys, thank you for being here with me. Guys, don't forget to hype my video where it says hype to pícale. I don't know what the fuck it's for. I'm not too sure what it's for, but to pícale. Pícale. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If ever you need to talk to me privately or something like that, just tell me and I'll try to find you through your Facebook or send me a friend request on Facebook. I remember how I became friends with Lily when she was already here. But it was because I was telling you guys that I saw something in my bathroom, remember? I'll let you go because it's already an hour. But if I remember, I'll tell you. I'm going to mukbang tomorrow, huh? Guys, and I put my little oil in my hair. And when I was going to the doctor, I kept dripping, so I kept getting paper. Estaba lleno de aceite. Porque tu cabeza está caliente, ¿Te acuerdas que te dije que estaba mi Cenapar? Se me había caído a huevo. Y ya estaba tirado y la taparé quitada y dije, oh, pinche México ya lo mandó a la verga. It comes out but all stupidly, but it's okay, but I am good. And Julio's like, I always get your Cenapar, you always tell me that to try Cenapars, and you probably have a new one there. No, this was the last one. I have this one. Where are you, little star? In fact, it's not even in here. I bet you anything it fell and they fucking chomped at it. Well, not Poppy, but Max. Yeah, it's not even in here. I had a one by Walmart. Wait a minute. Here it is, I think. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is the one by Walmart. It's the beautiful color, the dark brown that I like. But it's a brand called Tattoo. And this one, if you put it on, it's too oily. It looks oily. But I have it there in case of emergency. Ya me voy, guys, porque... Excuse me. Put all this away. Okay, la chuleza lo recalienta. Está muy rico. Thank you for being here. Hype my video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And sorry, guys. It was lunchtime. Lunchtime is over, guys. Lunchtime is over. Pee-pee long stockings. Pee-pee long stockings with the braids. Who knows who Pee-pee long stockings is? Oh, yeah, I used to see that when I was little. I'm sorry. And then my airplane was... He's coming back. Hi, guys. I didn't even tell you also that... Hi. Because I told you I had to tell you a lot of things and I forgot to. Yesterday in the night and like 1 in the morning, in Juarez, my son-in-law Abraham, his dad passed away. I can't give you guys, like I can't tell you about it because it's scary stuff, okay? But him and his grandson that was 17 wiped them out. That's fucking sad, dude. I won't go to Paris no more. Fuck that shit. All the violence is gonna start up again. And I read that thing and it said that 34 deaths already from that business, okay? But I'll leave it at that. Thank you, my loves, for being here. Pray for me, I'll pray for you. Pray that I don't fart anymore. Don't fart, guys. Guys, don't fart on me, eh?